Un poquito de benzina para tu lío caché, Juanito el mecano, esta papeta de turbo para que quieres el mejor. El mejor. Un poquito de benzina para tu lío caché, Juanito el mecano, esta papeta de turbo para que quieres el mejor. El mejor. Jode, 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 con tu rueda del sol. Jode, 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 o con tu rueda del sol. Jode, jode.
Oh yeah. Those were the first 2 games I played in the 60 TP Poland footy. 2 games of high quality, no damage games. I think, what, 16 shots fired? Don't really know, don't really care. But first 2 games, 0 damage, so I had a good impression of this tank. I kinda refuse to fire premium on the test server. If I do well firing normal ammo, I can do good firing normal ammo on the live server, because the live server is just a tiny bit more relaxed instead of the test server where everyone fires premium and everyone is mental and everyone has fast games and plays aggressive. You know, it's I'll turn off the fan for now, just because it's a really loud background noise. Bonus points to the person that can guess from which game the intro music is. And if I can find it, a code from TankFest. Yeah, where have I been? Summer. Shut up, summer. It's been warm. I'm not gonna sit here in my room, edit videos in like, what, 33 degrees centigrade? Or Celsius? Or meters of snow? Wait, yeah, that. It's too warm. Don't care. Don't want to sit here and make videos. Although it's still like 30 degrees today, so who knows. And before you say it, yes, those shots that I had in those first 2 games were all rather dodgy, but then I know that the accuracy of this tank is poop pancakes. Even though accuracy has no meaning and it's all RNG, I know that the accuracy is bad. And reload of these tanks are bad. From tier 6 upwards, as far as I know, the reload is really slow, and the alpha is higher than usual on most tanks, so you know that's the difference you make. High alpha, slow reload. Okay, that's pretty much the Polish tanks, and they all have decent gun depression. Armor you get at tier 10. From whatever to tier 9 is just kind of not great. And those are the Polish tanks. Thank you, Wargaming, for adding new content, but please fix your game so the content that you add is more fun. Alright, cool, and now we have that out of the way. New reward missions. Now, the reward missions are kind of interesting. More interesting than last time, as far as I can tell, because you have restrictions, they're more of a grindy kind of mission for the Excalibur. And that's important. For the Excalibur, you can get the tank very easily if you just play the game. While some missions are more difficult, but they're like, oh, do 15,000 damage to enemies that are not in like the specific nation. Or score 60 penetrating hits. They don't have to be in a row, they can be over any amount of battles. And if you destroy 2 enemy vehicles, then every hit counts for 2, apparently, if I read this correctly. Block 5, like a hot knife through lard, is the mission name, apparently. Those are for the Excalibur. They're more grindy, that you just do over time. However, if you get to the Chimera, fuck you, it is now Object 260 type of missions. I'm not even kidding. Be top on player on your team by damage caused, and do 4k damage. Stun an enemy the indicated number of times, 10. Ah, an artillery mission. Thank you, Wargaming. Enable your allies to cause 5,000 damage. Stun an enemy for a total of 180 seconds, or destroy the track of an enemy vehicle. Your allies must cause 800 HP of damage. These are Objects 260 mission. Finish the battle top player by both teams on experience earned. That's the 3rd mission of Coalition. And Coalition... there was one. Oh yeah. Oh, Coalition 11. Cause 3k damage to enemy vehicles, or block 3 times more damage than the hit points of your vehicle. Alliance 15. Cause 8,000 damage to enemy vehicles. I'm sorry, if these are for tier 8, which is the equivalent of the Object 260, the tier 10 out of previous reward mission tanks, then what the hell do we have to do for the Object 279? Oh, cause 12,000 damage to enemy vehicles and get 17 kills? Okay, at least no one will get the Object 279, that's fine. Overall, my opinion of this patch is that I don't really care. I don't really care for the Polish tanks, because in reality they don't have anything that special, in my opinion. They're a nice addition for the Polish player and the players that like content, but simply, personally, I just don't care. And the personal missions, Wargaming did it well with the Excalibur, but then they completely ass-raped us with the Chimera. So what Balancing. Wargaming has none. Oh, well, Phil, it's more of a challenge now to get the tank. I don't really want a challenge if it goes from, oh, I just kind of play our game to go out of your way a billion times to try and do it. And also, you will never get the Chimera if you're, like, I don't get 8,000 damage games. So let alone any other player that is, like, below my skill level. And that's not even meant in a, like, a bad way. Like, these missions are dumb for the Chimera. So who knows what the 279 will bring. Also, thanks, Arta. Yay, team player. No post-game stats for you, because Wargaming does not give support to test server on what replay site anymore. So what you get instead is, I think, Austrian, solid Austrian folkish music of the best, highest quality.